to watch. Meanwhile, in politics, President Trump has managed to break lots of molds, but none bigger than his effort to bring Trump accounts to provide a little lifeline to all Americans born during a period of time around from 2026 to 2030, I think it is. All children born in that period, you get a Trump account, which accrues interest, and you can use for college, buy your first home, reasonable things like that. Gavin Newsom, who fancies himself a 2028 nominee, has come out and said that he completely supports this and that he thinks it's the best thing President Trump has ever done. Watch.
I'm enthusiastic about encouraging people to get a Trump account. I think it's incredibly important. It's one of the best things he's done. And so we're here to encourage people to take advantage of this, to not fall prey to the politics or the cynicism or maybe even the fear that if I download a Trump account, somehow that means something. It doesn't. It just means something for your kid. It's not Trump's money. It's your child's money.
He is so thirsty. And it reminds me a little bit of when Trump came up with the no tax on tips.
Exactly.
And then you had a lot of these Democrats who are like, oh, that's a really good idea.
And then they pretended like Kamala pretended like she did it.
Yeah.
There no doubt about it. Clearly, the polling on this must be very good if Gavin Newsom is getting behind it. And what I love about it isn't just that, they're thinking about children. It is the most, you talk about the elite, an administration that's trying to dismantle elitism in so many ways. I mean, this means that working class kids can also have an account that so many rich kids, naturally get when they are born. Many of their parents will start these accounts, and now every American has access to it. So you mentioned the time period. That's when you can get $1,000 put in it. But every child, no matter their age, if they're under the age of 18, can apply for this. And the money that goes into it isn't taxed, and it accrues.
And parents and grandparents can add to it.
Exactly.
And look at the numbers.
Great birthday presents from the grandparents into the Trump accounts.
If you go all the way over to $5,000 a year, at age 18, you'd have more than $250,000. At age 27, you've got $750,000, and at age 55, not a dime touched by the government, that individual would have $13 million.
Isn't that incredible?
And I really do think this could wind up being the greatest lasting legacy of President Trump. And at a time when you have a lot of colleges and universities going all out preaching communism, this could wind up being the greatest antidote against that.
It's such a great point, Charlie, because this is teaching financial literacy in a way that people are learning, like if you invest, if you save, the deferred gratification of putting $5,000 in a year. I know that's not easy to do for a lot of people, but then look, you get $13 million for your kid when they're approaching retirement age. So this is a really good, and a lot of companies and rich people have stepped up to donate to this account as well.
So it's just phenomenal to process. I'm 55 years old. If I had an account that had built to $13 million, imagine.
You wouldn't be working here.
No, I would still be working, and I'd definitely be here at the end of 500.
Kathleen would make sure that he was still working.
I would have a few more surfboards. But think about the fact that we have kids in college. We have the adult expenses that come. Imagine $13 million untouched by government, sitting in an account to do the things you need to do. That's the most important part. And you talk about the American dream, which is still very much alive, even though we're talking about affordability in this country and how people say that they can't, feel like it's in their reach. The young people say that. All of those young people would right now, if they were 27, would say, well, I'm going to be okay because I got this account coming.
Yeah.
It's almost like Social Security, except these people back there can't rob it and steal it and spend it on a bunch of stuff that they're not supposed to spend it on.
Exactly.
Be sure to like and subscribe for all the Fox News latest on YouTube and catch full shows streaming now on Fox One.